Hey everybody, welcome to Monday Motivation. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, and today, what do you say? Let's loosen up. Come onto your mat and let's get started in downward facing dog. Heading into your downward dog, or you can get started in child's pose if that feels better. Set your hands and set your feet. Set your gaze or close your eyes. And let's take a big breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale, fill up. And a full exhale, empty out. Just beginning to feel the movement of your breath. Feel your body here on your mat. Feel that you are in your body. If you want to add in a little bit of movement, you can walk out your dog or move your head around. And yes, as we start to breathe and move, we can start to loosen up, hopefully lighten up, and enjoy where we are right here, right now. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. And that's a great way to start a Monday, or really any day. One more deep inhale here. As you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet. Find your halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Here, bend your knees. Rest your torso on your legs. You can have your feet together or apart. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Maybe a towel or strap between your hands. Press your knuckles back. Let your chest come up, almost like an upward dog. And you can have a towel or strap between your hands for a little more room. Take a big inhale here. And fold forward as you exhale. Let your hands come up and over, tapping into the shoulder rinse, but taking your time with it, especially if there's a lot of resistance. Soften your toes, maybe a little bit of movement. You can let your head drop. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. One more big inhale here. As you exhale, release your hands, walk your feet closer together or to touch. Set your feet and rise to stand. Come all the way up, reach your hands up. You can lift up, even go back. Take a big breath in. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze, lower your gaze or close your eyes. You can set an intention for your practice today. Maybe part of that intention is to allow yourself to loosen up and lighten up. Together, let's take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Bring your hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up, high plank. You need to have your knees lifted or lowered here. Take a deep breath in. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down, low push-up. You can drop your knees here. Inhaling. Upward facing dog, maybe a cobra or a low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog, or stick in a child's pose. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, fill up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a full exhale. Once more, deep breath in here. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale, forward and down, elbows in, upward dog. Big breath in, still moving forward. Lead with your heart. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Here, bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. If you want to flip your dog, Keep going. Maybe you drop your left knee for a little more support. That's part of how you can loosen up and lighten up. Just really feel what works for you right here, right now. If you're over, come on, back around. Take your right leg back up, lift and lengthen. Step forward, warrior one. Big step, rise up, set your feet, lift up out of your hips, take a big inhale, open up to your warrior two. You can adjust your feet here, add in a little space, still a steady foundation. Spin your palms to the sky, take your right hand high, reverse your warrior, reach up and go back. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow on your right leg. Left arm extends up to the sky. Check in with your foundation, steady foundation. Your feet are set, steady breath. And then here, wrap your top arm around behind your back. Come on into your half bind or play around with your full bind. Let your chest lift. Loosen up your body. Open up your body. And equally feel that as you loosen up, you can lighten up, let your heart lift. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. A big inhale, and a big exhale. Here, reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your right leg, pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Feet parallel, even, or a little bit pigeon-toed. Once more, interlace your fingers at your low back. Towel or strap between your hands. Heart lifts as you inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Let your hands come up and over. Maybe you have a little more room in your shoulders. You can add in a little bit of movement if you want to bend one knee and then the other, or even just move your head around. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, release your hands. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot around towards the back edge of your mat. Left toes point to the back, come to the ball of your right foot, plant your hands. Left foot steps back, high push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a long breath in. And a big breath out. Another full inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Here, bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your left leg to the sky, bend your left knee. Down dog, hip opener, and you can drop the right knee for support or keep going and flip your dog. Lifting out of your shoulder or your shoulders, opening up, loosening up. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. And if you're over now, come back around, left leg goes up, lift and lengthen. Step up to your warrior one, rise up. Check in with your breath. Check in with your intention. Take a big inhale, open out, warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Notice if you can adjust your attention if you've kind of wandered off. Bring yourself back. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up. Go back. A big inhale. Side angle. Parsva Konasana. Left elbow on your left leg and your right arm reaches up. Opening across the front of your body. Feeling that you do have this steady foundation. So you can loosen up and lighten up. Take your top arm, wrap it around behind your back, your half bind or your full bind. Your hands don't have to connect if you want to go for the full bind. Feel that you are opening up and taking your time, taking some time for yourself. That might help you to loosen up a little bit. Enjoy right where you are right here, right now. Take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Really nice. Reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Again, pivoting your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Feet parallel, a little bit pigeon-toed. Check it out. Make sure that they're even. You can interlace your fingers at your low back once more. You can also bring your hands to your hips or to your low back. Lift on your inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. when I decided to call this practice Loosen Up, I had a totally different idea in mind. I thought we'd work on loosening up the shoulders, which we're doing a little bit here. But then once I started moving, I decided, right, really loosening up our hearts, our minds, lightening up, right, so we can be in joy. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring your hands down to your mat under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Right toes point forward. Come to the ball of your left foot. Plant your hands. Step your right foot back. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. So next week, we'll work on shoulders. And really this loosening up, this lightening up, right? Any practice. And it happens, I think, in every practice if we allow it. Take a big breath in here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together a little bit forward, right leg to the sky. Once more, bend that right knee, your down dog hip opener, and then come on into your half pigeon. Take your right knee forward, walk your left leg back. You can adjust where you have the right foot. We won't be here for long. If you prefer to set up the variation on your back, you can do that. It's a couple of breaths. Not rushing it. All the muscles around your hips, right? It's a pretty big muscle group, so giving those muscles a little bit of attention, giving that part of our body a little bit of attention. Tending really to our whole body, our whole being every time we get on our mat. And again, this process of loosening up and lightening up so we can be in joy. Take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. And set your hands under your shoulders. Back to your downward facing dog. Here, bring your feet together and forward. Your left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. And come on into your half pigeon on this side. I told you we wouldn't be in half pigeon for very long. I prefer, I guess I would say, a longer half pigeon. If that's something that you like, then check out my Patreon. There's a link below. There are full-length classes there, a whole library of classes with longer practices and longer half pigeons, and it starts for as little as $5 a month. Take a deep breath in, then a long breath out. Once more here, a big inhale, and a big exhale. From here, come on up, sweep your back leg forward, lie down on your back. Set your feet flat and come on up for your bridge or your wheel. Set your foundation. Let your chest lift, let your heart lift, grounded, supported. Loosen up and lighten up. Take one more big breath in. And as you exhale, come all the way down. Come onto your back, soles of your feet together, knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big breath in here. And empty out. And you can stay here as long as you like. Loosen up. Allow yourself to take a little more time here. Take a little more time for yourself. Thanks for taking this time with me in this Monday motivation. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.